The following day, Sunjin had to accompany Kim to her wedding gown fitting. He didn't like it, but he needed her to fulfill her end of the business marriage. As he sat there, he looked at pictures of himself and Minsu. He thought about sending her a text to ask if she was okay, but held back, convinced that she hated him and didn't want to see or hear from him. As he sat staring at his phone, Kim walked out and stood in front of him. Sunjin didn't even look at her. He remained focused on a picture of Minsu. Unhappy, Kim asked what he thought. Sunjin raised his head, looked at her, and told her that he didn't think anything. He stood up and told her that since she was done, he was leaving. Kim grabbed his hand and begged him to at least consider her feelings, insisting that she had worked hard to make their wedding gown perfect. Sunjin didn't care. He turned to her and told her that it was true. He did not care. He added that she should also take down the picture she had posted because he didn't remember buying her a ring. With that, he walked out, leaving her standing there upset. After a few days, Minsu was getting better. Woobin's presence helped her a lot. That evening, she sat with her parents to watch TV. They were happy to see her returning to herself again. She turned on the TV to watch a movie they had decided on, but as soon as she did, news about Sunjin and Kim popped up. The news anchor announced that the wedding was taking place the next day and that it was expected to be one of the biggest weddings in Korea, with elite guests and celebrities in attendance. Minsu froze. The realization that the love of her life was walking down the aisle with someone else the following day shattered her. She sat there motionless. Her mom asked if she was okay, but instead of responding, she immediately ran out. Her parents followed her, worried because it was raining. They looked outside for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, Woobin sat in his hotel room, looking at the small gift Minsu had given him. He wondered what was inside. Just as he was about to open it, his phone rang. It was Minsu's father, telling him that Minsu had gone missing and that he was worried because of the heavy rain. He asked if Woobin had seen her. Woobin told him no, and as soon as he hung up, wasted no time running out to look for Minsu. Woobin searched everywhere for her in the rain. He tried calling her, but she wasn't answering. He asked a woman if she had seen someone matching Minsu's description. Luckily, the woman told him she had seen someone like that sitting by the roadside. Woobin thanked her and ran to find Minsu. Minsu sat alone on the roadside in the rain. She had always read and heard people talk about heartbreak and thought it was exaggerated. But now that she was experiencing it herself, she realized how painful it truly was. She knew people expected her to move on and act as if nothing had happened, but to her, Sunjin was someone she had loved deeply. They had shared so many memories, and she had been through so much with him that she couldn't simply ignore the heartbreak she was feeling. Woobin appeared and stood beside her, holding an umbrella over her head. He didn't like seeing her like that. He told her to stand up, and Minsu listened. Woobin looked at her and told her that everyone was worried about her. He assured her that he would take her back. Minsu agreed, and they walked away together.